Michael Jordan wasn't just the best basketball player of his generation. He was something more. He carried an aura that intimidated rivals before the game even started, pushed teammates to their breaking point, and left fans convinced they were watching a force of nature, not just a man. Every story about MJ feels like a legend, but the truth is the legend was the reality. And what made him truly terrifying was simple. He always found a reason to win, no matter how small or invented.
You know, you want to be fast like Isaiah, shoot like Bird, rebound like Barkley, pass like Magic, be dominant like Shaq. But man, I wanted to be like Mike.
From the moment he stepped onto an NBA court, Jordan wasn't just another player. He was a storm waiting to swallow whoever dared to stand in his way. Opponents didn't just prepare for his skills, they prepared for his presence. Take the story of Nick Anderson.
Nick Anderson said, 45 is not 23.
Oh, Lord. I would have said, man, y'all, you don't shut the fuck up. What is you doing?
That mother took out that damn thing. I saw 2-3. I said, oh, Lord, we in trouble.
After Jordan briefly retired and returned wearing number 45, Anderson made the mistake of saying, 45 isn't 23. It seemed like harmless trash talk, but for Jordan, it was a declaration of war. In the very next game, MJ brought back the iconic 23 jersey and unleashed fury. Anderson and the Magic quickly learned what everyone else already knew. You didn't poke the bear, and you especially didn't poke Michael Jordan. His intimidation wasn't just physical, it was psychological. Teammates and opponents alike said they could feel it when Jordan locked eyes with them. The message was always the same: you're already beaten. But trash talk was just the beginning.
One day you might look up and see me playing the game at 50. Oh, don't laugh.
Jordan had an unmatched ability to turn the smallest slight into a firestorm of motivation. And if he couldn't find one, he invented it. One of the most famous examples came in 1993 when Washington guard LeBradford Smith scored a career-high 37 points against the Bulls. After the game, Jordan told reporters that Smith smugly told him, "Good game, Mike." Furious, Jordan promised to drop 37 points on Smith in the first half of their next meeting. The very next night, he scored 36 before halftime. Only years later did Jordan admit the truth. Smith never said anything at all. MJ just made it up, and then there was the 1992 NBA Finals against Clyde Drexler. Analysts whispered that Drexler might have an edge because of his three-point shooting. Jordan heard it, and in Game 1 he hit 6 threes in the first half, set a finals record, and buried any comparison. That infamous shrug toward the announcer's table wasn't joy. It was the quiet satisfaction of proving people wrong. Again, when Jordan found a reason to be angry, the result was devastating. And when he couldn't find one, he simply created one. Jordan's words cut as deep as his jump shot. He didn't just score on you, he tore apart your confidence along the way. During the 1995 playoffs, he faced 5'3" Muggsy Bogues in a crucial moment. Jordan stepped back and shouted, "Shoot it, you midget!" Bogues fired, and missed badly. Many believe his career never recovered from that one moment of humiliation. Another story comes from Dikembe Mutombo, famous for his finger wag after blocking shots.
You haven't got me in 6 years, just go ahead and say it. No.
He bragged to Jordan that he'd never been dunked on by him. The very next time they met, MJ threw one down on Mutombo and wagged a finger back in his face. And when Jazz owner Larry Miller yelled at Jordan to pick on someone your own size. After MJ dunked on John Stockton, Jordan needed just one possession to answer. On the next trip, he posterized 7 feet 1 inch Mel Turpin and barked, "Is he big enough for you?" With Jordan, trash talk wasn't just entertainment. It was psychological warfare. And he didn't just aim it at opponents. His own teammates often felt the full blast. Inside the Bulls' locker room, Jordan's competitiveness was legendary, but it wasn't always pretty. Steve Kerr found out the hard way during a heated practice. After some trash talk, Jordan punched him in the face. Years later, Kerr admitted it toughened him, but at the time it nearly broke him. Will Perdue had a similar story. After setting a legal screen, Jordan warned him not to do it again. When Perdue repeated the play, Jordan delivered a punch that left him with a shiner for days.
He hauls off and hits me in the chest, and I just haul off and hit him right in the fucking eye.
Even veteran Bill Cartwright wasn't safe. Jordan mocked him by calling him Medical Bill and deliberately fired impossible passes his way just to make him look clumsy. And then there was Kwame Brown, drafted first overall by Jordan himself with the Wizards. Just 18 years old, Brown became a daily target of Jordan's insults and bullying. Teammates later said Jordan's constant pressure crushed the teenager's confidence before his career ever really began. To some, Jordan's leadership looked like cruelty, but to others it was preparation. His way of making sure practices were tougher than any game could be. For all the trash talk and intimidation, none of it would matter if Jordan couldn't back it up. But he always did. In 1990, he dropped 69 points against the Cavaliers, taunting poor Craig Elo with every bucket, telling him exactly what move was coming, and then hitting it anyway. In 1988, he recorded 8 steals in just one half against the Celtics, showcasing defensive instincts as lethal as his offense. And of course, the most iconic moment of his career came in 1998, stealing the ball from Karl Malone, dribbling down the floor, and hitting the final shot of his Bulls career. That image, MJ's follow-through frozen in time, became the perfect exclamation point on a dynasty. Jordan wasn't just great. He was the definition of clutch. What made Jordan's aura unique was that his fire extended far beyond basketball.
I've heard through the rumor mill that Jordan had like someone go out and buy a ping pong table and take it up to his room.
During the 1992 Olympics, he lost a ping pong game to Christian Lettner. Embarrassed, he had a table delivered to his hotel room and practiced obsessively until he could get revenge. At his youth basketball camp in 2007, high school star O.J. Mayo tried to challenge him. Jordan sent the kids to bed, then taught Mayo a brutal lesson. "You may be the best high school player," Jordan told him, "but I'm the best player in the world." Mayo didn't win a single game. Even beer and golf couldn't slow him down. After 36 holes and several drinks, Jordan once promised a friend he'd score over 40 and win by 20. That night, he dropped 52 and the Bulls won by 26. And the intimidation never stopped. Opponents recalled seeing him step out of a Ferrari before games, cigar in hand, asking, "Who's guarding me tonight?" Nobody wanted to raise their hand. Jordan's aura wasn't just on the court, it was everywhere he went. Michael Jordan wasn't just a player, he was a force of nature. Ruthless to rivals, relentless with teammates, and absolutely unshakable under pressure. He created stories that sound like myths, yet every one of them was real. He turned trash talk into weapons, practice into battlegrounds, and games into history lessons. Everyone wanted to be like Mike. But the truth is, nobody ever could. Because Michael Jordan wasn't just the greatest basketball player of all time. He was the living, breathing definition of greatness itself.
When Jordan played Kobe, Jordan won, and then at the end of the game, I guess Kobe was running some Jordan 8s. And, Jordan smacked him on the butt and said, "You can wear the shoes, but you'll never feel them."
Yeah.